October 20, not another good pumpkin patch update. As you see, the whole patch is pretty much destroyed. The weeds have grown in, the melon worms ate everything, pretty much. Some of my newer pumpkins over here are surviving and making it. But of the three, only one pumpkin is making it. The others died. I just found this female today and I pollinated it, but I don't know. I don't have high hopes. I just know the pattern. And you can see my trail of death as I used up and ripped up male flowers for her. I'll show the one. Whoops. Sorry, I was walking on that metal thing. On the pumpkin over here. A tiny pumpkin. It's one of the miniature ones. I don't know what kind. Probably a wee bee little. That's probably what it is. But lots of pretty male flowers. That's about it. Not much to say this time. October 25th, 2011. The garden is doing okay. That pumpkin I showed previously, just a moment ago, didn't make it. It also went soft. So the first three of the pumpkins that I had in here did not make it. But the one that I showed, that I pollinated, is making it. It's right there. It feels pretty hard. So, I don't know. There's a good chance. Of course, today's the 25th. Halloween's 6 days away. These are not going to be Halloween pumpkins. This is hoping now for a Thanksgiving pumpkin. But I have another interesting thing to show. The loofahs have gotten really long. I had 5 of them. Whoops, and only 3 of them seem to have made it. This one shriveled in the center for some reason. And this one shriveled in the center. But this one's doing good. All the way down. And so's this one. It's curling around. And this is the longest one. I'm gonna have to measure because this is insane. Unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna get any, it's all tangled. I don't think they're gonna get any more, any fatter. But they're just long. So, that's a little disappointing, but at the same time, this is still really cool how long these things are. These probably won't make good bath sponges because they are too skinny. They need to be fatter. But it's a novelty thing. It's fun to have as a decoration hanging in the garden. I will probably grow these again next year, and I am going to try to save the seeds. Okay, so I haven't done much with this patch. I haven't bothered to really show it because I didn't think anything too interesting was going on. Henrietta's in the bushes. She's molting and she looks terrible right now. See if I get a picture of her later. But there's I guess it's a dipper gourd. I thought these were swan gourds. And if I sent any of you guys these labeled as swan gourds, sorry, I guess they don't have swan heads. They look like dipper gourds. But this one over here was the one that I showed that I got the seed out of from the pink birdhouse that was... And it looks almost like the birdhouse that's hanging in the other garden. There's a new female there. I haven't bothered to pollinate anymore, so I only have 1 on each plant. It's doing pretty good. But I had a nice surprise the other day. I had not expected this. This is very cool. Might make everything worthwhile. This is a pumpkin plant. Don't know what kind of pumpkin, but look at that. A pumpkin, a yellow pumpkin, and it's hard, and it's growing. Every day it grows a lot. I'm so excited. Now, I wanted to ask you guys that are also growing pumpkins, if you have any advice. I know that it's got little roots growing at each node, but I want to set this upright so that the blossom end is on the ground, so it'll be in the shape of a round pumpkin instead of having the backside flattened out. But I'm afraid to mess with it and break it and kill it. Any advice on that? Because I really would like to have, if this is my first pumpkin, that this would be a normal round pumpkin. So, yeah, totally, that one was pollinated on its own. I don't know if there's any other pumpkins out here. I hope so. It's funny that this is the, I haven't done anything special to this garden. It's kind of on its own. And despite the lack of special treatment, this is probably going to be the one that will give me my first ever pumpkin. Yeah, I don't trust the one in the other patch because of what keeps happening, and that particular vine has lost pumpkins too. This one, I have a good feeling about that one over there. I think that, again, there's only, Halloween's only less than a week away. We're not gonna make it for a Halloween pumpkin, but this might be my Thanksgiving pumpkin.